Every single time I come across a cheaper alternative to some of my favorite styles, I just have to share this with you guys, because one of my main missions for this channel is to ensure that every single person should be able to fall in love with their hair, regardless of their budget. What I would like to do next, guys, is show you two styles side by side, both super long, 24 inches long styles made with standard synthetic fibers, featuring a fully hand-tied monofilament top and low density. Now, one of them costs approximately £220, whereas the other 600. Intrigued? I would be too. Let me introduce you guys to Chance Petite by Natural Image Inspired Collection and Zara Lite by Jon Renau. I did not expect to find a style that looks as good as my beloved Zara Lite. Now, Chance has been on my list for absolute ages, guys, so I wanted to say a huge thank you to Hot Hair, an online wig retailer, for providing this wig for me so that I can review her. Now, obviously, because of the price tag, there is definitely going to be some significant difference between the two styles. However, most of those differences can be found in the cap construction, not so much the style itself. As you can see, side by side, they almost look identical. Now, the reason I'm showing and comparing it with Zara Lite as opposed to original Zara is because of that density. Both of those styles come with a much lower, much more natural density. Now, Zara Lite does come with a very luxurious hand-tied cap construction with a full lace front going all the way from the ear chop to the other side. It's fully hand-tied. It comes with poly strips here on the ear tabs. It's super comfortable, hence quite expensive. Now, I could show you Zara, original Zara by Jon Renau, but unfortunately I don't actually have this style in my collection, and that is because Zara is quite voluminous, so I wouldn't really see her as a sister style. Now, what you might not realize just by looking at this style, Chance Petite doesn't actually come with a traditional lace front. We are still getting a fully hand-tied monofilament top, which allows you to part the style anywhere in this area here. However, the front is finished with so-called inverted lace. So we are getting a lace that's been folded on itself and finished with tiny knotting at the front. So we're getting slightly more straighter hairline here at the front. However, it's not packed full of permatease, what you normally get with a basic cap construction. This is definitely not your standard cheap quality basic cap, guys. Do you need a lace front for the wig to look natural? Definitely not always, guys. It all depends on the style. Because we are getting those longer curtain bangs here, if you are worried about walking in the wind and hair blowing away from your face, exposing that hairline, the best thing to do, guys, is just tuck it in behind your ears and it will just hold it down. You can use a bobby pin just to keep it in place, and nobody would ever know that there is no lace front. The reason this is called a comfort cap is that it comes with a silicone strip right in front of the hairline, just under that inverted lace front, which means not only that grips to your skin, so the cap actually sits on your head comfortably, but there is no scratching, no itching, no unpleasant feeling on your skin. Let me quickly show you what she looks like inside. This is the poly strip, very wide monofilament top, soft velvet lined ear tabs, extended nape with Velcro type adjusters. Wefting is super stretchy as well, guys. There is very little permatease in the cap. This is meant to be a petite size cap. I would say a small average at best. Really like the synthetic fibers, standard synthetic fibers, very similar to Zara Lite, in fact. If I was to close my eyes and try to identify which one was which, it would be quite difficult because I'm finding both types on the drier side. They are both quite fine in denier, both quite smooth, and even the tangling seems very similar. Because they are super long, you will have to carry your comb wherever you go and make sure that you brush the ends throughout the day. But as far as the actual hair goes, I think they are pretty much the same, guys. Let me show you what they look like side by side, do a 360 and run through the measurements. As you can see, guys, both of the styles are super long, measuring 24 inches in length all the way down to my waistline. Both come with beautiful layering, both lower density with face framing layers. There are subtle differences in the measurements, with Chance measuring 8.5 inches at the front compared with 11.5 inches on Zara Lite. From the crown, Chance measures 16 inches at the shorter measurements, and Zara Lite measures 16.5 inches, so almost identical. The sides measure between 8 to 12 inches on Chance and 17 inches on Zara Lite. Nape is identical on both styles, measuring 16 inches in length. And just to show you how those two hairlines compare, without and with a lace front, the coverage is really nice, but obviously the lace front gives you that opportunity to style the hair away from your face. Here is the monofilament top and the parting area. You can part those wigs on any side you like. Both of the styles are really easy to tuck behind your ear, and that's mainly because of that low density. And you can see that here when I gather it all on the side in a ponytail. Now, if you are a big fan of Jon Renau's Shaded Mocha and looking for an alternative, perhaps an unrooted alternative, Praline Mist G19 is such a beautiful sister color. They are pretty much identical, guys, albeit Praline Mist might be tad lighter compared with the Shaded Mocha. Now, this color is described as a blend of a medium brown base highlighted with golden blonde and light ash blonde, which is pretty much an identical description of the Shaded Mocha. Chance is available in 14 different shades. Some of them are rooted, some of them are not. Not as many as Zara by Jon Renau, but still quite a lot of different shades to choose from. I definitely love this wig, guys, and I need her in more colors. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you again soon.